Today we catch up with Coach Rodenberg, week 2 of the season. Coach, how are we doing today?
Good, Rob, thanks.
Mick Nicholas defeated your young Indian Hill team 56-7 last Friday. What did you tell the team after the game on the field, Coach?
You know, the key thing with a game like that, and obviously you don't want to be part of those games, but, you know, and with where we're at, it's how you're playing at the end of the season. Are you getting better? You know, we played a team that's coming off 11 wins. They've got a couple things rolling. They've lost some few people. They had their skill guys back. We're young. We're building. You know, things like that are going to happen. You know, you try to learn from that. And, you know, the devastating idea of, you know, we were with them, possession for possession until John went down.
Right.
And I think that sometimes you have to remember you're dealing with high school students. And when one of your better players goes down, one of your leaders goes down, there's that, drop in your head.
Yes.
So, you know, we talked about that. We talked about, resiliency. We talked about persistence. And those are things that, you build on and we'll have to build on.
In building a successful program, even in losses, there's positive signs in games. Let's talk about those positive signs you saw last Friday.
Well, when I watched the film on Saturday, I was really pleased by our line of scrimmage, both defensively and offensively. You know, we were doing some pushing. We weren't getting pushed around. We were starting to really, establish something on the offensive line with our run game. And, and defensively, we were establishing some things. So, when your line of scrimmage is doing well, you're going to win games. You're going to get things going. Then it's just a matter of everybody adapting to the right scheme.
You've had very successful programs in Ohio, Kentucky, and Indiana, and you've built programs to all those places. The theme this year is building a program. Talk about the intangibles in building a successful program, Coach.
Well, the first thing I like about this program is our commitment to the weight room. And that's the first thing I was just reading something about Bill Schneider from Kansas State. Everything starts from the weight room. These guys have really, bought into that weight room. So that's a plus. I think that's where it all begins, and I think that's where you gotta get your program started. And our guys are lifting, they're lifting hard, we're still lifting hard. So I think once you can establish that, then you've got to establish the fundamental. The weight room's going to build the culture. It's going to start the culture.
Sure.
Then you got to continue to build the culture. And I think the thing that you have to do as a head coach, and sometimes this kind of stuff you got to kind of hard. You got to stick to your guns.
Right. And
there's some things that I believe that you have to do. That sometimes the players, it's not that they don't buy into it, but we all develop habits. And then I think the big thing with the players is, can they break some habits? Can they develop some new ones? And these guys right here are very coachable, very teachable. I'm very pleased with where they're at, and they're gonna do the things they need to do to get things turned around.
That's exciting. I'm also excited for you to see your first home game here. This place gets crazy at about 5:30, 5:45. Wait till you see it, Coach. It's a lot of fun. You have your first home game against Northwest this Friday, 7 p.m. What are you expecting? What are you seeing on huddle from Northwest?
Well, you're dealing with a team that's pretty athletic. They're going to come in here. The quarterback is somebody I respect a lot. He wants the ball in his hands, and he's gonna do whatever it takes to get in the end zone, whether it's throwing the ball, or whether it's taking off. So we have to be very cognizant of the quarterback. Defensively, they're going to try to put a lot of pressure on you. So it's one of those things where early on you got to tell your offense, relax. They're going to come at you with a lot of pressure. You'll get it picked up. We'll get used to the speed, and then we should be okay. So I think the key things: stopping the quarterback, making sure we don't get too nervous on defense at first, because it'll all work out and we'll be fine. That'll be the key thing, and then taking advantage of their special teams. I think that's something that we're a little better in, and we've got to take advantage of.
Are you excited for the home opener Friday?
Oh, I am. This community's been really good, been very positive, and somebody asked me what I thought about what the community. I just want the community to come out and have some fun. I think our kids are going to come out and have fun. Our kids are going to be better. They practiced hard this week, and they're committed. And I'm excited. And should be a good night. Weather's supposed to be good. Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Great, Coach. Best of luck on Friday. We'll touch base next week, and have a good week.
Thanks, Rob. Appreciate it.